Man, how am I already fired for playing the wrong graphic off the top? I mean, this is the finals. It's one game, single elimination. Joey gives me the keys to the car for one game, and I already screw it up. You know what, D? Let me try to redeem myself really quickly here. I got special banners that yours truly cooked up here. Let me see if I can find them here. You
also, do the people a favor.
Let's get our sponsors. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. You know, there's a lot going on here, man. I'm overwhelmed right now. It's a sensory overload. We got an arena of 12,000.
You're like a teenage girl hopping on IG Live right now.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Let me get all these set up. I don't know how Joey does this stuff, man. Let me get it set up. Okay, folks, there we go. We're now cooking with gas. I gotta go this way, I guess. I'm flipping you all over the place. All right, folks, welcome inside the Canada Life Center. Gonna give you a back camera shot here. He's Bulsara. I'm Bonomi. Joey Slattery, located on the baseline there. He's doing the national coverage today, which you can catch on TV. 3:30 standard time, 2:30 your time here in Winnipeg, God's country. Man, D, this is just unbelievable. I mean, you and I have been here. Our flight landed, like maybe 4 hours ago, and we've been here, and the reception has been amazing. We've met a bunch of Winnipeg folks that are super amped about the game. They're supportive of the Target Score Pod Network. This literally could not be a better welcoming for us. And I mean, before we get into anything, man, my camera is a little shiny there, but check out this arena, man. Like,
it's surreal, dude.
This is the stage.
I feel like if you're a CBL fan, like, this has to be at the top of your list in terms of venues you have to visit. It is clean in here. The towels are all draped all over the chairs. I mean, what a sight. Like, I can't imagine what this place is going to be like once we get bodies in here. It's going to be electric, man. I have no regrets. You know, for the folks that are listening and watching, you know, we made a decision late on Thursday night. And, you know, we're scouring the interwebs, Expedia, Red Tag, everything to try to find the cheapest flights to come out here. And you know what? It cost us a little chunk of change, but, you know, some things are priceless. And I feel like this experience is certainly going to be that.
Absolutely.
And you know what we haven't talked about? Like,
what's that?
These towels.
There we go.
These are
sick, baby.
Shout out to Winnipeg and the Sea Bears. They absolutely crushed it with these. Guard the den. I'm gonna disappoint somebody by stealing their towel. They just don't know it yet. So spoiler alert.
Oh, you're brutal, dude. It's amazing. Even, I mean, if you have a chance to come down here, if you don't have tickets, there's the live party going on right now. It started at 12:30 Winnipeg time outside. It's bumping, man. We just had a bite to eat across the street too. Fans are loaded in there. This is it. This is do or die. But before we go any further, I'm gonna pull a Joey Slattery here and thank the sponsors. Holt Dental, Mondays, we're doing a live show tomorrow morning at Mondays. I think it's going to be about 10:30-ish time, so you can come check that out if you like. We met the owner of Mondays today. Such a nice lady. D, we're super pumped to be there.
And don't sugarcoat that part. Like, listen, if you're in the city, I know that if the Sea Bears win today, it might be a late evening. You might be a little hungover, but I can't imagine a better hangover cure than hearing our voices and grabbing yourself a nice cup of. I really want to grab, what is it, the Nutella latte or whatever they have, like
the churro latte.
Yeah, the churro latte. I have that on my wish list for tomorrow. But what a great hang that will be. Win or lose, we'll be there tomorrow. I mean, it depends on who you are. It might be a win for some others, right? But we won't talk about that.
Joey's not showing up if Winnipeg lays an egg today. I'll put that out there right now. Absolutely no chance he shows up. But again, morning show tomorrow. That's on Mondays. And then lastly, Finn McCool's. That's Grant Park location. Again, I'm pulling the Jimmy Slattery here. Thank you to all the sponsors that made this possible for Joey to not only come to Brampton to hang out with us the other day, and that whatever you want to call it, game one of the finals, fill in the blank game one of finals. Disastrous might be a good way to describe that one, or icy. Might be a good way to describe that too.
Are you doing what every parent does and not knowing that the camera's not on you? Like, are we just going to see the court the whole time? Like, the people want to see your mug.
I'm showing the folks what they want to see. No one wants to see my mug.
What is going on right now?
The last podcast we did.
I didn't know you were working the broadcast.
Well, when we showed game one, the disaster that was that moisture issue with the floor, that, again, that's going to go to like a first 48, and they're not going to be able to solve it. It's going to be on TV one day, and they're going to be like, it's going to be Al Whitley, Blake Duffy's going to be up there too. They're just going to be all interviewing, and then it's going to be someone from the CAA Center. No one's going to have an answer, man. It's going to pass the 48 hours, and no one.
I feel like I'm watching a documentary right now. This is fantastic. This is top tier streaming on your part.
Well, when we did that the other day, people liked the fact that we were showing the court, and you know what? I mean, I would love for someone to tell me in the comments, would you rather see my face, Chris Wiggins' face, or the court? And I think the court, my face, and then Chris Wiggins' face is the correct order, right? So just want to give people a chance here to take a look. Here's a good comment here. We break the attendance record. Yeah, we heard last, I think it was about 12-5 was the record, in and around there. That was set by
Calgary. I got Stat Guy Ty with me right now. What's the attendance number right now? Do we know? He doesn't know.
Have it yet.
Don't have it yet. We're getting close. We're getting close. So, folks, don't listen. FOMO's a thing, okay? Don't mess up. You want to be in this building here tonight. If you haven't got your tickets, go get your tickets. It's going to be electric in here, and either way, whatever the result is going to be, you won't want to miss it. It's going to be history either way.
So the record is 12-5. It's in and around there. We were told that they were about 500 tickets away from setting
500
a
tickets
new
away,
record.
okay.
500 tickets away.
Okay.
What Joey told us is the folks in Winnipeg, they're not a buy early. They're a show up when they want to show up, but they show up and they're loud. So he said it's very common for tickets to become available late, and people will show up just in the nick of time. So like he said, if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, come on out. There's still plenty available. They actually made the upper bowl. We were told 3/4 of the upper bowl is available for purchase.
Yes. So normally it's draped off, right? For the sake of the broadcast, but they're actually looking to fill up that area. And and yeah, just even looking up right now and just picturing fans up there for this game and what this game is going to entail and the stakes involved is, again, it's just going to be surreal, dude. Like, I can't believe we're here. It's like, it's one of those things, like, you're in the building and you think you're like 2-3 hours away from home. Like, it's weird to think that we hopped on a plane this morning to be here, but totally worth it. And like you talked about already, we went across to the what's it called, the market,
Hargrave Street.
Hargrave Street. Yeah. Hargrave Street Market, and we had fans come up to us and say hi to us, and they recognized us, so that was really nice, and they're really supportive. We got invited to a lake house. Shout out to I'm not sure what her name is. I think Matt, you remember
Andrea.
what it is. Andrea, yeah. So shout out to Andrea. She's a regular on the program and always listening as well. I just saw Taylor for the first time in real life as well. He says hi, Matt. I know you want to talk to him at some point during the game as well. But it's gonna be sick, man. Vibes are sick over here.
Stat Guy Ty speaks. Wiggins' face over Bologna's face. But Bologna. Okay. Thanks,
Okay,
Stat Guy
show
Ty.
us your
Appreciate you,
face, for
man.
God's sake.
Man, I want to show the people the action on the court. I'll show you. I'll give you. How's that? Good. I'm in the section here with all the.
There you go.
Podcast
Even
fans.
Ty's like, what is he doing? Is he shooting a movie?
See all the Target Score podcast fans. D, when we got here, we had a really cool opportunity to speak to owner David Asper. I mean, he is hard hat, work boots, business mode right now, and we had a little fun back and forth with him, asking him about how he feels about the game, and he was really open and honest. He said when the Blue Bombers lost, I think he said the Calgary Stampeders in the 2001 Grey Cup, the Blue Bombers had a sub 500 record. The Stamps, I think, had an even worse record, or maybe a little better record, but they were both under 500. And he said he felt sick to his stomach, and he still has that sick feeling in his mouth from that result. Well, we talked about how Brampton got here, and their season's kind of been a little rocky. Winnipeg's had a lot of up and downs, and people that we've talked to have said this is one of the toughest seasons that Winnipeg has had. But somehow they're in the finals, and it's what Joe Razzo says. You try your hardest, and you're going to win a lot of games and get to the right spot in this league. But then we said to him, where did you sit your brother Leonard? Where is
That's
Lenny
part of the
sitting
conversation.
today? And he said, I don't care. He said it that's a polite way of putting it. But he said,
I was going to say,
I don't care.
it was a little more colorful than that. It was awesome, man. Definitely no animosity between the two. It sounds like they haven't talked. I think you had even mentioned when David was in Brampton that there was no dialogue between those two and that they hadn't talked to each other as well. So real brotherly rivalry. And I can't imagine, depending on which way it goes, they're going to talk after this one as well. Yeah, there's a lot of pride on the line. As a family member of either brother, I can't imagine it's easy to pick a side.
Well, you know what? I talked to Joe Razzo about this before. The brother-brother rivalry, there is nothing more competitive than a couple of bros going at it. And these two guys, like, that's what the league needs, man. Like, I listened to Joey and Taylor on the podcast earlier. I think it was yesterday. They had a lot of really good heated debate there, which we enjoyed listening to. And at some point, it was just like, man, the way these two teams are run. There's Stat Guy Ty making his appearance on the Target Score podcast. But the way these two teams are run are unbelievable. And you know what? They're run so well in here in Winnipeg, man. You get opportunities to do cool things in Winnipeg, and that right now is the opportunity to bring in the founding father, bricks and mortar. Here he is, folks. Joseph, welcome to the Target Score pod. Does he even have headphones on? Maybe he didn't even want to come on here. Maybe he's just producing from the background. He doesn't even know he's on here.
Oh!
Okay, get him out.
Does he not know? Oh, popped it out. That's amazing. You know, I'm sure he'll make a cameo at some point. He's probably... I see him smiling. Let's get him in here. I think he knows now. He knows.
I can't hear you guys.
I figured
he can't hear us.
1 second.
Classic Joseph, man.
Let's talk in the meantime. But no, Matt, you already talked about it. You know, the teams are all out here warming up. You know, I'm stating the obvious by saying this, but like it feels different, right? Like you've got the full-on playoff atmosphere. You know, we went and approached Serta. The guy's locked in, even though he's like a good friend of us. Like we didn't bug him a whole lot. I know Joey's had the chance to talk to Sean East, and he actually got to talk to Serta as well. Joey, what were you able to take away from that conversation, if you can hear us?
I just started to be able to hear you there now. I don't know, nothing, because I didn't hear the conversation. Can you hear me okay? I don't have like an actual microphone.
Yeah,
so
I said
okay.
Matt's shooting a documentary right now while we're doing this on live stream. We haven't seen his face once, so yeah, top tier producing on his part.
This is what he does. That's okay. That's okay. Document it all. Yeah, no, this is nuts. Like, it's cool to see all of the towels on there and everything else. And, oh, look who it is. The man himself, Dave Crook. Say hi to the Target Score people.
What's up, Dave?
Oh, we got legends in the building.
Do you have a prediction for us? Oh, he's busy.
Weather prediction?
Yeah.
It's going to be really close, and I think the Seabears may pull it out.
Got it from Dave
May
Crook.
pull it out.
Seabears are going to pull it out.
Okay.
No, this is cool, man. Like, even from the broadcast standpoint, for those that won't be able to be here, hey, if you don't have your ticket yet, get it, because there's still some left. But also, if you can, it's going to be on TSN and CBC, and that's just wild, man. So many more interviews, it feels like, and live hits. It's a lot of fun.
Joey, I got to ask you, you know, this has kind of been a long time in the making. Obviously, you were here for championship weekend, but it wasn't the same, you know, the Seabears not being in it. But I could tell, you know, when you walked into the building, there was a glow on your face, and, you know, there's an electricity in this building. Like, how different is this? How surreal is this? How is it different than any other game?
That's my face every time I walk into this building. You just got to see it for the first time.
I had that same feeling, dude, like a goosebumps everywhere.
No, it's really cool. Like, that's why I was telling you, like, you know, you guys don't do it often, but, you know, take your phone when you're coming in. Like, it's a cool walk in the building, right? Coolest part of this one is that you have all the towels and, you know, the Garza Den. You can tell there's a little bit of intensity in these warm-ups, right? A little bit more focused than normal. You haven't seen any players interacting. Coaches only had a brief interaction as they were walking by. This is a special night, and it's going to be it's going to be an intense atmosphere. You know, everybody's excited. I think for the Honey Badgers, you know, it's just managing the emotions, and that's what Alex Serta said. If you can manage the emotions, you're going to be great here, because sometimes the atmosphere can bring, you know, it'll bring something out of you you're not expecting. And if you can get off to an early start for the Honey Badgers and temper the crowd a little bit, it'll do you wonders. What you got to be careful of is if Winnipeg does, and they likely will go on their run, you know, you got to be able to temper that, not only the run itself, but the atmosphere and the energy they're going to foster while doing that. And if you can silence 12,000, 13,000 people, you know, that goes a long way too, and that feels a lot more defeating for the home team. So I think the start, you know, it's kind of cliche, but I think the start is very much going to be one of those, you know, very important parts of this game, and actually set the tone for the rest of it. Dancing Gabe, what's up, buddy? Good, how are you? You want to come say hi to our viewers? All the Winnipeggers knows who this is. Say hi to the Target Score viewers, Dancing Gabe.
Hey, hi, Target Score viewers. With me for tonight, I'm Dancing Gabe. How you doing?
Yes, who's going to win tonight?
Seabears!
Seabears! You got your dancing moves ready? All right, thanks, Dancing Gabe. Winnipeg legend, the Winnipeg Sports mascot, Dancing Gabe himself. He's fired up. He better have his. I hope he had his energy drinks. That guy was at the Bombers game last night too. So.
Oh my gosh, I would bet.
So, Joey, unbiased
Eastern time in the banner.
Sorry, Matt.
What's that?
This Eastern bias. And I'm looking at the banner. Only the Eastern time is on here. The Eastern bias.
You know what? I mean,
1 minute.
Hey, Joey, we speak Eastern in our ends, man. And I'm not referring to Scarborough in the end.
Oh, I don't know. It sounded like you were referring to Scarborough. Welcome to the Peg, baby.
We don't associate with that unless we got boxing gloves. That's
all right.
That's not our avenue.
No, it's going to be fun. I'm excited you guys are here too, man. How are you guys feeling about it?
Go ahead, Bonomi. I'm fixing this banner for the folks.
I think like what we were saying to everybody is the fact that like it would be so awesome for everyone in the CEBL, whether you're a fan, a member of a team, a staff, management, anything, to see this atmosphere at least once in your time. Like, look how awesome this is, people. You're gonna have over 12,000 people in the building here. Everyone gets these awesome rally towels. This is two teams in the league, final studs going at it head to head. And I mean, again, the atmosphere is crazy. Like, we had a great atmosphere we thought the other day in Brampton, and that was an all-timer for us. But as you go to other arenas, you check other things out, and you see stuff like this, it makes you really appreciate what David Asper and company have built here. And Joe, you've been a part of this too. And you really appreciate, not only as a fan of the league, but as a fan of Canadian basketball too, to see that this is the max, man. Like, I know there are going to be a lot of league office people in attendance today too. And again, it's a nice little taste to see what the capability is in Canada for these hoops in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. And it just makes you excited for season 8. You know, Joey, you hit it perfectly on the head the other day with Taylor saying, like, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened in this league the last couple of weeks, but it's all done. It's over. Now the focus is on the big dance, and that's really all you can celebrate right now. So it's almost a nice way of kind of closing the season out in the best.
I'll drop it on the stand once I see there you go.
Canadian Elite Basketball League with some of the best fans, which again are more than likely going to set an attendance record.
Hey, I gotta get going here. Enjoy the game, guys, and look out for Taylor. Taylor has the link. He should be jumping on soon. So if you see him on, bring him in, okay?
Absolutely. Good luck,
Joey. Guys. Enjoy the game. We'll see you after.
Enjoy it. We'll be watching.
Sorry, I had to field some questions there. First of all, I want to say it's great to see the cap blow up. We've got a lot of OGs in here, and we're obviously going to ignore that guy Ty's comment there, because this is a safe space, and we bring positivity on this show. So, Ty, we don't want any of that nonsense in here. But no, this is amazing, man. Like I'm like a kid in a candy store, deer headlights. Like, I'm just so impressed with this, and I'm just waiting for the doors to open. I think we're shortly away from that, right? The doors should be open.
They just opened,
right? So we slowly start to see some people in here. Yep. We'll slowly start to see some of those towels fly around. But man, God, I'm so glad that we're here, Matt. This is really, really cool. So, Matt, I gotta ask you, like, if people want to know, what do we think? Our unbiased opinion. Do we have a prediction? Do we have a score prediction for this?
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm allowed to make predictions anymore based on my young history of making predictions and always being wrong and eating it. I mean, dude, I eat a lot of my words in this profession, and I mean, I took Ottawa the other day against Brampton in the intent of it reversing the curse, and it worked. So, Seabears fans, you might want to hear this one. I'm going to take Winnipeg to win this, but D, you know how it works, my man. For those that don't know how it works, it looks good out west here, but well, I guess out west. I mean, you're really not that far from us, but it looks better a little west of where we are. But yeah, the folks in Ontario know exactly what it means when I pick the Seabears to win. So, who are you taking?
I'm sticking to my original pick. Like, I still think on paper, Brampton is the better team, and I think eventually they'll be able to pull this thing off. And I think again, the secret, the recipe for success for Brampton is to keep this a lower scoring game. I think if it turns into a shootout, that would favor the Sea Bears. And so I think defensively, Serta knows what they have to do. And that's why I see something like a 92-87, something in that range, very close ball game. And ultimately, that's all you can hope for, right? Whether it's the Sea Bears, whether it's Brampton, we want a competitive game, we want a memorable game. And we just hope that given the rest that these guys, the extended rest that these guys were given, and the fact that that last game didn't go past, what was it, 6-8 minutes, that both these teams are a little more fired up and a little more recharged each game.
Nolan taking a score prediction 96-88, so that's a pretty good pick. I think it's going to be a high-scoring one.
You think it is? Okay.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses, right? I mean, Xavier Moon has been an absolute force with Teddy out of the lineup again. Hoping, I was really hoping that there was going to be something. I don't know if they're going to do it tonight, Guy, but this place will erupt if they have some sort of message from Teddy or some sort of photo of Teddy or something like that. Which is going to be electric. But Nolan with the Winnipeg prediction, I think everybody and their brother in here is rooting for Winnipeg, except for those that are sitting on the Brampton bench. But once again,
I see a fan wearing a Serta Boys t-shirt, or he's holding on to a Serta Boys t-shirt. No, I don't know where. Are you too scared to wear it? Or are you not going to wear it today?
I can't put it on yet. I gotta ditch my phone, and then I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna take a lot.
I was gonna say.
12,000.
I was going to say, you've been doing this AI because nobody's seen you the whole stream.
Well, you know what, D? You're gonna get 2 seconds of me right here. Okay. Game one kicking off in roughly 60 minutes or so. Quick reminder, we will be live tomorrow morning, post-game, or the post-game show we'll have tonight as well. That'll be with Joey Slattery once he wraps up, and then hopefully Taylor Allen as well. But tomorrow, that is Sunday morning, we'll be at Monday's Cafe to do a live show to wrap up and to recap today's final. And actually, we got Taylor Allen, who's right here. Quick, D. He's gonna come on.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do this.
So before we run, but we will remind you again, we're live after the game today. That'll have founding father Joey Slattery. We'll have a little Taylor Teddy Allen action coming on, and then tomorrow morning around 10:30ish. Winnipeg time, we will be at Monday's Cafe doing a recap show of tonight's insane contest because, you know, folks, it's the CEBL. Sometimes it's moisture, sometimes it's ice, sometimes it's whatever. This league is crazy, it's unpredictable, and tonight is going to be absolutely nutty. Okay, wait a minute though, folks. There he is. He's in the building. Oh, where'd he go? We just lost him.
I was going to say, I'm looking and I'm like, he's nowhere around you.
He was in here for a split second. It's these Winnipeg guys, man. I'm telling you, they're quick. They're quick. They're icy quick. You know, D? They, I don't know where he is. He's in here. I just saw him a second ago, and I don't know
he was here. He must have moved fast up there. I never saw him, so I think you're seeing things.
No, he was. I swear he was on screen for 2 seconds. Someone in the folks tell me, or in the comments tell me. There he is. I told you he was here, man. I told you he was here. Let's get him in here. Ready? And there he is. The mayor of the
Taylor, what's good?
Who let you two guys in this arena? Or actually, who let you guys in the city?
Yeah, Customs tried to shut me down, but they weren't successful.
You know, you won't believe this. You actually won't believe this, Taylor. We're at the airport.
Oh my God.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. There's no one in the place. No one in Terminal 3 at Pearson Airport. D and I walk up. There's one security guy working. He pulls us to the side. He looks at D and he goes, "Empty your bag. Take your laptop out." D takes out all of his belongings. He almost shaved his head for the guy. He bent over backwards for the guy. And then he goes, "Okay, you're good to go." Then he looks at me and he goes, "Yeah, you're good." Doesn't even do anything to me. That's the kind of thing. Like I tell D, whenever he rolls with me, he gets that treatment, man. So we've got the preferential treatment so far in the Peg, and we're loving it, man. We were just saying, if for those that are joining us now, we had a great meal across the street in the little market area there. We met Andrea, who's a day one Sea Bears fan. She showed great Manitoba hospitality, and we met a ton of awesome people here who are fans of the pod. So Taylor, on behalf of D and I, thank you for having us here. It's been an absolute blast so far, and we haven't even tipped off yet.
Amazing. Well, despite my my jerk intro to you guys, I'm very happy that you boys made the trip. I think it's one of the coolest days in league history. So very fitting that you guys are here for the party as well, no matter what the end result.
Taylor, we can't let you go without making a prediction, an unbiased prediction, if you will. What are you expecting out of this basketball game? Do you think the final score, will it be high? Will it be low scoring game? What do you think?
you know what? I think the fact that this play, I think it might be a little sloppy early on, right? Like this is a winner takes all game. You know, everything's going to be buzzing, right? Like I think the 30th quarter but I think once these guys settle in, I mean, both these teams are pretty electric, especially at the Shawn East, Xavier Moon. I mean, that's going to be the opening tip-off to the final whistle. But, yeah, I mean, my prediction of the playoff round, I thought the Sea Bears are going to lose to Saskatoon 2 rounds ago. So every time I pick a game...
You're like Matt.
Pretty much so. I might be jinxing them. Honestly, the last 2 games of Sea Bears basketball, I've been absolutely as a collective unit. Everyone's doing their jobs. Everyone's knocking down shots. Guys are playing big, even though this team is very undersized. Sea Bears Nation is going to have a big party tonight, and I think the Sea Bears, led by Xavier Moon, got to win it in a close one. I think this one ends.
Man, he even called the game winner. I love to hear that.
I will say, I mean, D's getting kicked out of his seat right now, so we're going to have to wrap this up. But I will say, the preview we got, that 1:46 preview we got in Brampton the other night, that was the trailer to the movie, folks. This is the movie tonight. Xavier Moon and Shawn East going head-to-head the other night. I mean, people may look at that as a black eye in the league. I agree. But let's turn the narrative, change the narrative a little bit, and make that the trailer. You're about to watch the movie here on national television, the finals of the Canadian League Basketball League Season 8.
Matt's literally shooting the movie right now.
What's that? One more time?
I said you're literally shooting the movie right now.
Hey, I got backyard footage here. All right, one last comment there from Stack Guy Ty. 146, longer than Wiggins' last at a party. Oh, man, what a great way to end it.
Can't top that.
Wiggins taking shots on the finale. Absolutely love to see it. All right, fellas. Again, we will be live after the game. We'll have Joey Taylor, not Teddy Allen. He'll be on too with us. We'll have some fun post-game and I'm sure recap what will be an exciting finals here. And then also, as well, Stack Guy Ty telling us where you can watch the ball game, CBC and TSN2 for those on TV. And then reminder, tomorrow we'll be live at Monday's Cafe. That's on Sunday morning. And that'll be around 10:30 Winnipeg time, 11:30 Eastern time for those folks in Ontario that are giving us a watch. Once again, thanks to the sponsors. I can't do it as well as Joey does, but I'll say thank you to everybody for making this all possible and allowing us fools to come on here and have a platform to talk CEBL hoops. And fellas, it's been a pleasure, and this is a great way to kind of wrap things up, be in the same building as you guys to close out, which was another fun season.
Love it. It's going to be a good time.
Enjoy the game, everybody.
All right, guys, enjoy the game. We will see you post-game.